What's going on, zombie fans? UnrealEntGaming here today, bringing you some news, information, and updates surrounding the franchise of Resident Evil. Now, a lot of you guys may already know that I am not a fan of the Resident Evil movie franchise. I have my own personal beliefs on the franchise itself. I do feel as if there were two people that were mainly responsible for ruining the movies for me, that being Milla Jovovich and Paul W.S. Anderson, the guy that directed AVP, Alien vs. Predator, just so happened to go on ahead and ruin my childhood. Now, for me personally, I feel as if we need a movie remake, we need a franchise reboot for Resident Evil, because let's face it, guys, over the last, 6 to 7 years, Resident Evil has gone down the shitter, and I am a hardcore Resident Evil fan. Let me tell you something. I grew up with Resident Evil. I love the games. I still have all the games: Resident Evil 0, Resident Evil 1, Resident Evil 2, Resident Evil 4, Resident Evil 5, and Resident Evil 6, Code Veronica X. I have all those games except for 3. I never really had 3. I've always wanted to buy it, but I never had the chance to. But aside from that, the movie correlation, it has no connection to the games. Perfect example is Resident Evil 1. Resident Evil 1 took place in this underground laboratory that was facilitated by Umbrella, whereas as opposed to the game, it started off in the mansion. You know, it makes no sense. And if you want to go prior back to that, Resident Evil 0, I guess you could say the origins, and I use that term very loosely, the origins of Resident Evil 0, even that, you know, they could have gone down that route and started off with that, with Billy Colin and whatnot, but they didn't even do that. The Resident Evil movie franchise completely disintegrated its own brand, having this one main character run around and kick ass and karate chop zombies and use nunchucks and shoot them in the head or shoot them in the torso and they die, apparently. I mean, since when was that ever a possibility? You know, hey guys, look at the zombie, let's shoot him in the chest and hopefully he'll go down. No, it doesn't really work like that. Even Resident Evil 2 Apocalypse, right? Resident Evil 2, the video game, took place inside of the Raccoon City Police Department with Claire Redfield and Leon. Of course, in the movie, it took place all over the city, here and there. You know, you had a bunch of Umbrella cronies run around. You know, Nemesis was there. I don't even know why. You know, Nemesis should have appeared in the third film, rightfully so, with the third game. You know, Resident Evil 2 never encompassed or embodied the entire city of Raccoon City. It took place bits and pieces here and there, but mainly inside of the police department. You know, they should have kept it that way, and then actually made a third film that embodied the entire city of Raccoon City. You know, go based off of the games for once. We as fans, we built Resident Evil. Do you not know that? Yeah, sure, Capcom may have created Resident Evil, but without us, the fans, without us, the supporters, the consumers, without us holding Resident Evil up on that plateau, Resident Evil would have been shit. And that goes for everything. Without us, the fans, without the people, Call of Duty, Dragon Ball Z, Minecraft, Slender, Battlefield, Gears of War, Halo, Uncharted, God of War, anything you can throw under our belts, Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, without the fans support, these titles, these franchises wouldn't be shit. So respect our wishes for once when we ask you politely, hey, if you're gonna make a movie based off of this video game that we, the fans, made popular and made you a lot of money off of, why don't you do us a favor and please make it to where it's similar to the actual game rather than your own vision. Paul W.S. Anderson had a completely different vision. He was like, all right, well, let me see if I can just throw in this, you know, hybrid ninja mutant woman and let me see if she can kick everybody's ass. It makes no freaking sense. Barry Burton wasn't utilized correctly, neither was Chris Redfield. Leon S. Kennedy was shat down everybody's throat. Nobody even cared about him. Where the hell was Hunk? Huh? Even Albert Wesker was made out to be a big bitch. It was so disappointing. I mean, if they wanted to throw in, you know, Resident Evil 4 references too, where the hell was Lord Sadler? Where the hell was the Los Plagas? I mean, yeah, they incorporated the Los Plagas, but that was the stupidest thing in the freaking world, because once they were incorporated, it took everything away on why. Why are these zombies all of a sudden able to extend their mouths like snakes? Nothing makes sense. So what I'm trying to say is we need to start some sort of a petition of movement to get some of these movies, in particular Resident Evil, to have a remake, a reboot, start the entire franchise all over again. If Spider-Man can do it like 1,000 times, we can get that for Resident Evil 2. So hashtag Resident Evil movie remake should be the outline for this. Of course, I mean, the next movie is coming out this year, I believe, or next year, or whenever the fuck it decides to drop the supposed final movie for Resident Evil, which I really hope it's the final film. But I mean, for me personally, they ought to just abolish Resident Evil now and just start fresh, especially with Revelations 2, with the remakes coming out. You know, they ought to stick to survival horror. I don't understand why these companies are like, all right, let's become shooters, let's become action-packed. No, you're straying away from your originality, man. And it really disappoints me as a consumer and as a fan to know that, hey, one of my beloved franchises that I've always loved as a child is now gone. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below about the Resident Evil franchise in terms of movies. Do you guys agree with the remake? Do you guys agree with the reboot? Let me know in the comment section below, everybody, on your thoughts and opinions on Resident Evil and how you think it could be better. Let me know in the comment section below. Thank you all for watching once again. If you guys are Resident Evil fans, don't forget to subscribe. Hit the video up if you guys agree with me. Hit the video up with a like and a favorite. Leave your thoughts in the comment section below. Stay tuned for more, everybody. And let's all hope that we get this remake in the future, because if not, the franchise is doomed. Thank you all for watching, guys, and I'll be seeing you all later. Peace.